104.1 KRBE. It's the Roland Ryan Show with Eric. Dating is not fun at any age, I think, these days. But what are the top trends?
2025's top dating trends have been revealed. Okay. Plenty of Fish is behind this, and they say if you are off the market, consider yourself lucky. You don't have to deal with this. What is yap trapping? Well, here it is.
Like shut your
when
yap.
you are on a date, Eric has mentioned this many times, but now there's a phrase for it.
Mm-hmm.
When you are on a date and the date doesn't ask you any questions, they're just talking about themselves.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
49% of singles, according to Plenty of Fish, have dated a yap trapper.
They're
Trapped
yapping.
in their yap.
That does happen.
Yap trappers. Anybody want to guess what grim keeping is?
That's somebody that's always bringing bad news.
I thought it was somebody who likes to watch true crime stories all the time, like Sam. She's the keeper of all the grim stories.
That's not a red flag.
Grim keeping is bonding with someone over your darker side or your shared dislikes.
Oh.
Like, I can't stand FM 104 being listed. And now I have all these texts at 37530 that everyone listening to us has their radio listing us as FM 104.
So it's our fault.
I have no idea. I had no idea that's happening. But I'm just saying, like, dark
So somebody
things,
that bonds over, like,
I can see that. Like
from
maybe
political
Grim
world
keeper.
to
yeah.
anything.
Like,
A shared
oh man, I really
dislike.
hate this person. Don't
Mutual
you feel the
hatred.
same way?
Yeah, 28% said they have bonded over a mutual hatred. Oh my God, I hate that too.
You hate bananas?
No, I
Oh my
love
gosh.
bananas.
We should totally
Grim
date.
keeping.
You're the
Okay,
only
another
person I ever
one.
met that hates
Yeah.
bananas.
There's other people.
It's the most
Where are they? We can't find
non-threatening
them.
fruit.
They're everywhere.
Please text us at 37530 if the smell of bananas
My
makes
banana
you barf
haters.
and you hate them so much
Like,
you
she
would commit
yelled.
crimes over them.
She yelled so bad at
It
poor
wasn't-
Irvin. Irvin was just enjoying his breakfast. He
He's a
works
digital
hard.
guy.
He was eating a banana over here,
It
and she's
was-
like, "Can you take that into the other room?" I'm like, "Holy crap! What
He
happened?"
was like right by my shoulder. It was gagging. I thought I was going to puke.
Wow.
I never
It
seen
was
Sam
like in
yell.
my
Do you
face.
have
Do
the
you
time
like-
to find out what happened with you and bananas? We have
Yeah.
to just keep on with
What
this.
about banana
Therapist.
bread?
Trend.
Can you
No,
eat?
nothing.
You can't eat any banana
Nothing.
product.
Nothing. Nothing.
So you've
nothing.
never not still I can't talk. You have not still yet fed your toddler banana baby food or pouches with banana in it.
Mark has, my husband,
He likes
and then
bananas.
at daycare they just gave him a banana muffin, and they said he loved it, which I
Yeah.
am shocked because
You
You
know what-
can't deprive him just because you don't
I'm not
like
touching it.
You know what your hell would be is if you were on that King Kong ride, like at
Oh
Universal.
God! And they made it
And the
smell like
banana
bananas.
smell?
Because that big
Oh,
the gorilla
yeah.
holds
No.
the tram, or used to,
Uh-huh.
and it would just you could smell bananas on its
Ugh.
breath. Imagine if you were stuck on it for like 2 hours.
Okay, back to the single dating trends we all need to know. So grim keeping. If Sam met someone who has a mutual hatred for bananas, they would bond. Freak matching is connecting with someone over shared quirks or freakiness, like general weirdness. Like,
Isn't that
I'm
what
a
P.
freak
Diddy
because
did?
this and that.
Those are freak
No,
offs.
that's
Oh,
different.
freak off.
Freak matching. 39% have experienced freak matching, like a general weirdness. We've done a bit for years on the Rule and Ryan show is what's your weird quirk? And so people will call in about their weird quirks.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you were to reveal that on a date and somebody said, oh my gosh, me too, we were freak matching. Like a freaky thing that we like or do, we are matching. Okay.
I don't think I'd like that though. You're calling me
Why?
a freak?
But if someone else
Just-
liked it,
Shared quirks.
if you like
general
that too.
weirdness.
Yeah.
you
It's
could
fine.
bond over it.
Sticking, and the ick is capitalized. Sticking, because you know that what's your ick?
Yes.
Right?
Ooh, that's an ick. Pursuing somebody after looking past an initial ick or something superficial you didn't like. You still pursued them to give them a chance.
Oh, you can get over it.
Just stay with
Yeah,
them.
and you stay with them and you got over it.
Would you want to know that the person that you had an ick and someone was like, you had a really bad ick, but I still moved past it, and that's why I gave you another
Well, if
chance?
the
Like,
ick
I
is,
would want
like,
to know.
silly.
No, I
If
wouldn't.
ick is not
I wouldn't
offensive.
like that
But you
either.
don't, you
No.
don't tell them that you had an ick for it. In your head, you're thinking about it.
Right. You know, I really didn't like your face because I thought it was
I
ugly.
got
but
over
I got
it.
past it 'cause
I
you're
saw
funny.
your wallet.
You're
and I-
funny. and now you're
I
cute.
went
Like,
ahead
that
and
would be
looked the other way.
terrible.
You're not going to tell
Like
the
I-
person you're ugly.
I dated
until
somebody-
you laugh.
Uh-huh.
20 years ago, and this person did some bad things with checks. I think pretend to be someone else or something.
Identity theft.
Yeah.
It's
and
like, catch me if you can.
And
I overlooked that.
You overlooked
because the person was hot.
because
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my.
she's
God.
hot,
You
but
were
a
worried
felon.
she's going to steal your identity? Your
I guess.
wallet after y'all get it done and you're asleep? She's going to steal your credit card
You are
numbers?
I hid my
Ridiculous.
checkbook though, and I took my credit cards. And
Why
I hid them every
would
night.
they?
Check washing. I know how to check wash. Do you want me to teach you? Sure, hot girl. That's
My
crazy.
God.
I started to tell my wife about that. She's like, "Why would you be with that person?" I don't know.
Well, I think we know why.
Because
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
stick
you know why.
icking.
Yeah, Sticking?
Sticking.
He was sticking.
Okay, how about smutting? Like, you've heard of being smitten. Oh my gosh, you're a smitten kitten. You like that person. Okay, smutting.
Smutting busting?
Yeah, smutting busting. No, I was thinking smut. Like maybe that's a bad thing. Like it's something like
You're
you know.
smutting.
Okay, it's not dirty. It's when you fantasize about things from shows or movies happening in real life. 40% of women and 28% of men said they have been smutting. But why is it called smutting?
Yeah,
I don't know.
That doesn't seem right.
It just
It doesn't even connect to
No.
me.
Smells
What
like-
it means and what it's called does not even connect to me. Anybody else? I'm not
No.
getting it.
I don't get that.
Say
at
it
all.
again.
When you fantasize about things from shows or movies happening in real life, you are being smutting.
That's more like fantasizing
Yeah.
or something. Or
Yeah, it's
And,
fantasize
and they have
about
to give a
that.
better context of what are you talking about when you're saying from shows or movies happening in real life. If you like to watch true crime, are you like, oh, I just can't wait for that to happen? No,
Well, that's
you don't
just
want
Maybe
that to
it's like
happen.
the candlelight walk on the beach that they're like, oh, that's so magical. But people
Oh.
do that in movies. That doesn't normally happen.
Yeah, we see movies like
so
the
maybe
people.
Like The
that's like
Bachelor.
the romance.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they set
so
up The Bachelor on the best dates ever.
probably, yeah, maybe like that.
How about
People
movies?
want that.
You're smutting.
Do you guys hate it in
Smutting.
movies when they wake up and then they start making out and they're kissing each other? I'm like,
You know
Man,
your
your
They
breath
say
is
good morning,
horrible.
Your breath's
and they
kicking.
just start making out. You're like, you know that
Yeah.
breath is not nice.
But when you're in love, it's okay.
Yeah, and then you both have bad breath.
Yes.
I don't think
Have
so.
you never, in 18
You've
years with
never
your wife, you've never kissed
made
your wife when
out
she
with
first
her in
woke
the
up?
morning or
Or just
kissed her
even
in the
kiss her.
morning?
Not like
Not
a big
make out, but just like a kiss
open
her.
mouth kiss.
We'll even be like, oh, let's go brush our teeth
Scope.
and then come back.
What? Even in like the first couple sleepovers, you were like, you need to go brush
If
your
anything,
teeth.
that's when you're really.
Yeah, that's when you're really doing
Yeah.
it. But now that you've been married for so long, you're not waking up
And
on a
doing
Saturday
stuff?
morning.
Whatever.
No, I'm just saying in general. You wake up on a Saturday morning and your wife is right next to you, and you just say good morning and you just kiss her. You've never done that in all your years of marriage.
Maybe like a kiss.
Yeah,
but
like that.
I'm
Yeah,
talking
we're
about,
not
I'm
talking
talking
about
about
like a
make out. Like in the
make-out.
movies, these people are making out and doing
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, they need to show us the behind the scenes of those
I guess Sam
Altoids.
does that. Sam doesn't care, I guess.
As long as Mark doesn't smell like bananas, I'm kissing that man.
That's true. That'd be her worst nightmare. He can smell like ranky overnight hot breath, but if his banana smell, he's out of the bed.
All
Get him
the
out.
texts that we're getting also, everybody hates bananas. So
Oh,
just saying.
There
They're just-
are a lot of
I'm
people
telling
who
you.
hate them. It looks,
Yep.
I can't believe
but
that.
someone said it's a banana is a room temperature turd.
oh my God. Maybe you're like the
Absolutely,
people that
it
don't like.
is.
Maybe it's
I'm
like
so
a
glad
chemical.
you read that text,
well,
Holding.
It's a chemical thing in your brain. Like some people can't
If
handle
turds
cilantro.
taste like bananas, sign me up.
104.1 KRBE. It's the Rule and Ride Show with Eric. Now, I'd say behind the scenes, Eric and I buy games nonstop. We've got an entire office of just games stacking up. One of the games that we bought was called Hotseat. So it gives you different topics, and we'll handle them one at a time. Now, one of the topics that you want to
So
tackle
we have
this
to go around
one.
the room and answer it?
Yeah.
All right.
All right. What is the most dangerous animal in the world that I could beat in a fight?
That you could be in a fight?
Yeah.
So not what is the
What-
most dangerous animal.
what's an
it's
an-
which of the dangerous
Which
animals
of the
in the world
dangerous
could you
animals
beat in a
that
fight?
do you think you could actually beat?
Well, let's all let's change it to Ryan. What animal do we think
Ryan could beat in a fight.
I was so drunk
It's
in
too
Miami years ago, and we were at an alligator farm, and the instructor was showing how, if you ever are in this situation, how to hold his
Evade.
mouth shut.
Mm-hmm.
And do we have any volunteers? And he was joking. And I jumped into the ring and,
You're like,
and
"Get
they
out, get
grabbed
out."
me. I'm like, no, no, no.
Because those things,
my
like,
God.
But I was ready to do
once their
it.
jaws closed, it's
Yeah,
easy to
and
keep
they
it.
start rolling you, you're done.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
the death roll is
Yeah.
over. It's over with the death roll.
I think Ryan could take on like a venomous snake.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Well,
Like,
he is
the poison-
unkillable.
Yeah, poison won't get him.
Ryan's unkillable, so you probably get to the doctor before the poison took hold.
Okay.
So you
A
take on
bear,
a
no.
snake. No, God, the bear
No,
would
God,
one
no.
swipe, it's over.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'd be like Leo in The Revenant.
Actually, Ryan would rip off his titanium arm and he'd beat the bear with his titanium
Ooh.
arm.
That'd
But
be
then
a
he'd
good
bleed
movie.
out from
I was
ripping off
thinking
his
that
own
Deadpool,
arm.
the new Deadpool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Wolverine,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
he's got Wolverine's body at the
Uh-huh.
beginning.
In the beginning, yeah.
I'm like, oh, that's like Ryan's arm.
Oh my
It
gosh.
is. My
That
arm
is.
and my leg and my hip and all the metal. Here's a silly one. Okay, so, and I can ask this to all of you. What is the strangest thing that ever happened to you?
The story is not short. Excuse me, in a nutshell, I'll just tell you. One time I almost died by myself in the garage when I was moving something and I got knocked in the head with a
you
metal
got
bar.
bonked in the head.
Man.
And I bled everywhere like it was a bludgeoned murder. And my mom came home with my kids and they couldn't find me because I had gone to go
Oh my
find
God.
help. It was horrible, Ahmad. It was
This was a few
crazy.
years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
It was like 2021.
Really?
And I was just by myself in the garage, Ahmad, and everybody was somewhere else. I'd sent the kids to, like, the library with the babysitter. My mom had some of the kids. And I got bopped in the head with this frame of a mattress. You know the mattress frames you had? You know how they're like, when you collect them like
the metal.
like a bundle of
yeah,
sticks?
the metal parts.
tape
Yeah.
'em.
I didn't realize there was one on this shelf. Like, why would it even be up there? So I was moving a box, and it jiggled the shelf, and it banged me on the head. And I remember thinking to myself, oh my God, I'm not okay. And I was trying to get to my phone, but there was so much blood.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my
I could not.
gosh.
My mom came home to an open garage with a trail of blood from the back of the garage all the way down the concrete of the garage.
It's like a horror
Nowhere
film.
for me to be found.
That is crazy.
The door's unlocked. Could not find me with the kids. The kids are all crying. My mom is in shock. I had gone with the neighbor's house to go get some help, and it just was crazy. But it was like the flukiest thing ever. That was the
That's
weirdest
so
things that ever
wild.
happened.
That's
to
kind of
me.
like that show, The Staircase on HBO.
Oh, really?
I never
We're
did
like,
see that one.
Oh, yeah.
It's
I
so
watched
good.
that.
Toni Collette is in it.
Yeah, she's good.
A wife like dies at the bottom of a staircase, but they show you each theory. Like one theory, like eagle came in and swooped in and knocked her down the stairs.
wow.
One is like the husband pushed her down the stairs
Yeah.
and she's
Do
like
they have,
bleeding.
It's a true
Conclusion?
story.
Do they
Is
know? Do they know?
So they don't finish it, right?
No, because they also did.
'Cause there's no proof
They
what
did a
happened.
Yeah,
documentary on
exactly.
it as well. So
It's called The Staircase.
The Staircase. It's really good. Toni Collette, I wish she would have won an Emmy for that because she really makes you feel like, oh my God, I never want to be at home alone again.
I'm telling you, Ahmad, my sister, after that happened to me, y'all, how many times has my sister and my husband said, you're not allowed to be by yourself in the garage ever again?
Yeah.
Because it's the flukiest thing that can happen to you when you're by yourself in your house.
How many
Like,
times has Ryan almost died?
Falling down
Yeah,
the
falling
steps.
up the-
Or
I
falling
have
down
fallen down
the
the
ceiling
stairs.
fan
I mean, I
and-
survived a skydiving accident from 15,000 feet, but yet I've almost died going down my stupid stairs.
I got to see these steps. Can you put these
no,
on?
for real.
Here's an easy one for y'all. Who is your least favorite celebrity?
Least favorite celebrity. Is it because we've
lot
met
of
them and we don't like them? Or
Kevin,
because we just don't like them?
I
Kev
can
has a
almost
list.
predict. Kevin, you hate Nicki Minaj.
Oh God, here we go. Don't get him started. Don't get him.
No, it's okay. No, I mean I don't think Nicki Minaj is the worst of the worst
Yes,
anymore.
she's
There's
great.
some worse.
No, but
people
you're not
out there.
alone in that. I've talked to a lot of people in this radio industry, and they're not big fans of her.
I think every radio person wishes that the artists that like for top 40 were like country artists.
Oh my God,
'Cause
country artists are
are
so,
so nice.
amazing.
So nice.
Like
They're so respectful and they're so.
they love their fans. They love the
They love
radio.
They love the people that
Yeah.
run radio.
They
But they do
appreciate
interviews.
it.
They actually want to do them, not feel like they have to do them.
I don't have an answer for who I don't like.
Who do you think was the worst interview?
Britney Spears
God.
for me.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that was a bad one.
Oh, really?
That was
Oh
the
my
worst
God.
one.
Oh yeah,
So crazy.
Kevin, you kind of
Space
led her
Cadet.
into a
What do you
weird
mean?
place.
Yeah.
Special.
Yeah, let's recreate it,
K?
Sam. Here's
I-
Special K and Brittany.
I don't understand.
Go ahead, ask her a question.
Brittany, you were doing a live Twitter feed last night with your fans. What was some of the best questions that you got?
Oh my gosh. So when I turned 5 years old, like I returned 5 years old, and we went live on, what was it?
I wish she had said that, but she
On
said this.
Twitter?
Wait, what is he talking? What, like,
Here's the worst.
he's not asking. Like, what is he saying?
She had to have
Like,
her
did I?
pre-birth
Yeah.
question.
Come to find out,
No.
she wasn't doing that live thing. She had like some like robot doing it for her. She had no
Oh,
idea
robot.
what I was
That was like
talking
Britney.
about. And quickly, I got back to the questions that they had issued me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you
Oh.
learned. You
I
learned.
Eric,
learned.
does anything stick out to you like a really?
We talked about this recently. I think
bad
on maybe a raw
celebrity?
feed, but Monique,
Oh,
and I
yeah.
hate that because I love
hate her
She
with
Monique.
a
was
passion.
not
She's
nice.
an evil person.
She
Because
wasn't nice.
Eric
to
bought
her.
her that orange juice and she didn't even stick around to drink it.
The B owes me $20. I bought her breakfast.
In a quick nutshell,
When I
it
had no
was
money,
years
I had
ago.
nothing, and I went and bought her orange juice, and she didn't.
She
pay me
showed
back.
up early for her
not nice.
interview, which was nice that she showed up early, but it was like, I think it was like a roses day or something. And we're not going to bump roses to talk to a guest. We're going to do roses. She shows up early and she's pissed
Has to have
off
a limo.
and simmering and stewing that we did not drop everything to just put her on because she showed up. We didn't know she was stewing back
And
there.
this is before she was Oscar
Monique.
nominated.
This is
Yeah.
before y'all knew the
It's like
Monique that
almost 20 years ago,
you
wasn't
know what I
it?
mean? She had her following then, but she was not
she had
Academy
the
Award winner
Parkers
Monique.
and all that, but she wasn't like Oscar.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And so that's why we're like, okay, I mean, she's supposed to be on at like 8:15, but it's like 7:15.
And then she just left.
Just left.
Well, she asked Eric, did you have
She
some
waited
orange
20
juice or
minutes,
something for
and then
me?
I go, let me go get you some breakfast and stuff. I got her food.
Mhm.
She ate it. Then she was like, I'm done. I left. And then my buddy at the comedy club's like, yeah, she had to have the special hotel. She had to have a limo everywhere. It's not worth it. This is before she got really, really famous.
So you can only imagine what it's like when you get a little fame and power.
Like I had T.I. on the week before he was going
Oh.
to jail.
God,
Oh,
That's when he
man.
just woke
he was,
up,
Oh,
right?
he was like
wow.
asleep.
Yeah.
He wasn't
Well,
even like talking.
And it
Like,
wasn't,
guys-
listen, it wasn't T.I.'s fault, but it was It was
wasn't
all of our fault?
kind of.
Wasn't my fault.
Listen, T.I. was about to go to jail. I don't remember what he was going to go to
It
jail
was
for.
the day before he was going to jail.
And Eric's like, we got T.I.
Yeah.
And I go,
Ooh, this is an exclusive.
Yeah, he's going to talk about before he goes to jail.
my impression was, does he even want to talk to us? Why does he care? Why does he care to talk to us the day
He
before
wants
he
to
goes
stay
to jail?
relevant.
No, I mean, he was going to go to jail, and he had all these other people chasing him for the interviews. I thought that was great that Eric got him, but I just was like, I just knew it was going to be a fail from the beginning because when we got him on the phone, he was like asleep, and he was like, yeah, like, why am I even here? And I was like, oh, God, this is not going to go well.
It did not go well.
This is not going to
I
go
don't
well.
even think we saved that interview. Like,
No,
Like
it
my
was
Charlotte
bad.
Flair interview, at least we'd play that audio of me. Hello?
Oh, that was, yeah.
Like, at least that was
That was
funny.
Oh my God,
legendary.
That was
that's a
funny.
legendary COVID.
Funny
Because you
awkward.
got so upset. That's what was funny about it.
Me get upset?
No.
Do we have the hello, Sam? We still have it in there somewhere.
Hello?
For those that don't
Hello?
remember that,
Oh,
we were broadcasting from the
gosh.
house. It was in the COVID world time. And you have to understand that when we are not all together in the same room with these mics that are controlled by this radio board,
We'd see each other's
Anything
little
could happen.
cubes on the Zoom screen.
yeah, we were on a Zoom screen with a broadcast feed, and then Charlotte Flair was supposed to be piped in, and there was a delay. And so it's like that awkward live television time where the delay, you ask
Like if
the
you're ever
question,
watching the news.
and the journalist is just standing there blinking, and then they answer the question. It's just that awkward, weird dead space. Charlotte Flair could not hear us, so she kept saying hello.
I'm going to look for that for
Eric
best
had
of.
to repeat the same touching question
Hello?
like 3 times. By the
There
fourth
it
time,
is.
it had lost
Hello?
its touch.
God, it
yeah.
was so
Hello?
embarrassing. And then, like an idiot, I doubled
Hello?
down and I said, "We got to come back. We're going to get the phones working. We're going to
That
talk
was
to you."
terrible.
I should have just
that
said
was
no.
awful, Eric.
I know, and we were all behind
But
the
it ended up
scenes,
being the
Sam. Were
best
we not
radio
like,
'cause it's so
Eric,
bad.
this is not
Because
going
it
to
was
work.
Oh,
so
my
funny
God.
to hear you get
Just
so
let it
mad.
go.
Even texters were getting annoyed. They're
I
like, just
know.
let her go, Eric.
Let her go.
Let her
Stop
go.
trying to
What
talk
did I
to
say?
her.
I talked to her. I told her how much.
No, it was
I
really
said,
meaningful.
You know how much you mean to me. I was like, my daughter was here and she like just loved you and when you hugged her. You
And
took
then what do you
time.
hear?
Hello?
She's not
Hello?
hearing any of that.
And then I
No.
just gave up. I go, oh, jeez, whatever. I'm
I
done.
mean, it's the weirdest thing. If someone's trying to tell you something heartfelt and they have to repeat it the second time, okay, it's like, oh, he had to repeat the heartfelt thing like 4 times and she still never heard it. And we're like, just
Hello?
let it go. It's fine.
Seriously.
I couldn't let it go.
Believe it or not, the stories are true. Don't even let anyone try to book you. Either you could be dead, nearly chopped off your head. Rule Ryan Show. Believe it or not, Sam's bringing her dog to lunch.
Yeah, she does.
Better be dog friendly. Better have something for her to drink out of.
Her doggy has to see you pour fresh water or she ain't gonna drink.
That's exactly how my dog is as
Oh
well.
my gosh.
Purified only filter.
I don't think my dog
My dog
knows
takes
that
it a
yet.
step further. She
No.
has to see me wipe the bowl clean
Yep.
and then pour the water in
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Wow, I guess I'm really
Quality H2O.
neglecting my dog then because I just refill her bowl with
Oh,
regular
no, no,
water.
no. She will not. She will
relax.
not
I did put
drink
ice
day-old
cubes in
water.
there. Believe it or not, is where you tell the stories that sound unbelievable, but they're true. Melissa is up first. Hi, Melissa. Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Good
Hi.
morning, Melissa.
This was like in 2018, but I did see, I was outside and I saw in the sky because we were having like a smoke session outside.
Wait. What'd you see?
She hasn't
And
told
I
us yet.
saw
She saw something.
spaceship.
Oh,
Or an
spaceship.
alien
You saw
spaceship.
a flying saucer or UFO.
Or what did it look like? Tell us, what did it look like?
It looked like a circle, like just like how they do it in the movies. So it is a circle, and it was like rotating while it was flying or whatever. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I did see 2 of them. And it's like they wanted to connect, but they didn't. I know it sounds crazy. But I tried to take a picture on my phone, and I just couldn't because my phone wasn't that good. But, yeah.
And you don't think it
saw
had
that.
anything to do with any of the influence of whatever was in the air around you? I'm saying,
Maybe.
if you tell people that you were having a smoke session, they would instantly
Yeah.
want to cut you down and say,
Well, I was high and I saw
no,
a
you were
UFO.
just
I
high.
mean, y'all, you don't get that stoned after hitting it like once or twice.
Well, you don't
You're
know.
gonna
I don't
see
know.
you're gonna see apparitions.
I
of
don't know how
Daddy
people react
or-
to any
or
kind of use of that.
saucers.
There are a lot of great documentaries on Netflix and on Amazon about UFOs and in particular Texans. A lot of UFOs spotted in Texas.
Did anybody else with you, Melissa, see what you saw? 2 UFOs.
Yes, there was somebody else with me, and they did see the same thing. So I'm telling you, we tried to take a picture, but it's like, you know, our phone wasn't that. It wasn't like an iPhone. It was like, you know, an Android. So it wasn't that good.
Look at you.
Now,
But
let
the
me
Android
ask
phones,
you.
some of them are so amazing. Those Samsung phones are crazy. They kick iPhone butt. The camera wasn't good?
Yeah, I feel like my phone was those cheap phones back then.
2018.
So
Okay, but
Yeah.
did this UFO, I don't think they call them UFOs anymore, but did this vehicle, did it make any noise?
no, I didn't hear any noise.
See, that's what they always say. They say that they're completely silent. and
Because
then
they operate off of
a gravity well. Yeah, like they slingshot.
Mhm.
I know they have lights on it on the side. Like, I don't know, but they had lights at the bottom of the ship. You could see the lights on the.
I find that a lot more believable than like monsters.
You can find, you know
people
what's
having-
interesting? If there's a lot of paintings, particularly Renaissance paintings, that indicate saucers in the air when there's different biblical events being characterized, and it happens over and over again. And you look closely at these paintings, it's like, why do they have
Wait a second.
all these saucers?
I'm going to look this up right now.
Google, yeah.
Let me
And-
Google
and
it.
like
Flying saucers
Renaissance
in
paintings
in
have flying
Renaissance
If you, if you
saucers?
look at like old hieroglyphics,
Hold
they
up.
have
yeah.
they
Oh.
have alien pictures.
And why aren't they called UFOs anymore?
They're UAEs. It's
Is that
unidentified aerial.
Instead of
something-
unidentified flying object, that's
Yeah.
UFO.
Yeah.
It's what is it? Unidentified aerial.
I forget what it is.
Phenomenon. UAP.
UAP?
UAP.
Well,
I'm not going to
unidentified.
remember
No,
that.
no, no.
I like
Stick with
UFO
it.
better.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I'm just gonna Google.
So it wasn't a
Renaissance
shooting
painting.
star. It was legit too.
Well, she said there were two
UFOs.
of them. You're not having two stars
You
shooting at the
could.
same time.
One time
apart
I
from each
saw
other.
a shooting star.
Oh, Rula,
Okay,
there are
well,
so
Melissa,
many.
thanks
So
for the story.
many.
History Channel has a story on it. Let's see.
You guys are going to go down this
Yes,
rabbit hole.
we are.
It says,
I'm
is
trying
there
to
a
find-
UFO in that Renaissance painting? See 7 historical artworks that possibly depict close
What?
encounters with the
Yeah.
third
Okay,
kind.
you-
Now, I
find
find,
it, let
I
me know.
find what is so interesting is you've got high-ranking career veterans of the Air Force, really high-up people saying, yeah, it absolutely exists. You've got former people from the FBI, the CIA, all these agencies saying, yes, it is kept quiet from the public and that they've been here ever since we detonated the atomic bomb.
We've got the Madonna with Saint Giovanni
Let me
in the
see.
late 1400s.
Did you see-
It was a little UFO
That's not a
flying up
cloud?
behind her. No,
That's not a
it's
cloud
got
in the picture.
lines
Wait, you have
coming
a
out of it
picture?
like
Let me
it's
check it.
flying and it's all jazzed and everything like that.
It's
You
all
see that?
looks like a mole.
It's not a mole. It's flying behind her.
me see,
Oh, look
Kat.
at
Looks like a giant
Okay.
mole was painted
you go.
into the painting.
Little burn mark.
Yeah.
I mean,
Um,
these
Irvin,
are
our digital guy, is here
this
too.
is
'cause
on
he's gonna share a
Yahoo,
bluegrass
y'all. I
story.
mean, it's not just.
If it's on Yahoo, it's the truth.
It's got to be the truth.
I'm trying to see what
Well, I
percentage
guess we
of
can send
Americans
everyone
live.
Legit looks like a burn mark.
It looks like,
Like
a
somebody
mole.
was
God.
smoking after they were done with the painting, and it just like,
Yeah,
whoops.
cigarette burn in the art.